Hey, what's going on? Charles Austin here, and let's be fit forever. It's a wonderful, happy Wednesday, hump day, baby. A couple more days left in the week, right? Looking forward to that weekend coming right on up. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about some healthy foods that maybe you've never heard of, you probably don't know about. Maybe you heard about it one time and you're like, what is that? I'll never try that. Maybe some foods that you think might look a little weird or taste a little weird. Whatever. We're going to start a series here where we talk about healthy foods you probably never heard of. And I wanted to start it off talking about one of my faves, one that I've kind of forgotten about, that I haven't had in a while, that I need to get back to, and that's black rice. I think I want to go get some right now. But before we get into that, as always, make sure you like this video. Also, subscribe to the channel. Yes, I say it like that. Try to put you in a trance. See if I can get you right. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you also turn those notifications on so that you're always up to date with the latest content here on the channel. But as always, without further ado, I'd like to jump right in and let's start our quick little discussion here, talking a little bit about black rice. Let's turn our screen on here so you can see. So real quick, what is black rice? Well, obviously it's rice. Okay. But it's actually, as it says here, it literally has its own website, right? If you want to learn more about black rice, just go to blackrice.com, right? A little promotion for them, I guess. But anywho, black rice is actually more kind of purplish. Like when you actually cook it, and I'll show you some images here at the end. But when you cook it, it's kind of a little bit more purple than black. But when it's uncooked, as it says there, it's actually really, really dark, which is why it's called black rice, right? This type of rice, it's kind of not the most common thing to find. Like you're not going to just go to most of the time, you're not just going to go to the local grocery store and find it. So it's not the easiest thing to find. So it's one of the reasons why it's probably something you've never heard of. Most of the time we eat things like brown rice you've heard of, obviously white rice, and then there's different types of white rice. There's you got jasmine rice, you got basmati. There's different types of rice you've probably heard of, but this one kind of gets stuck in the background, right? But it's something that's highly treasured in Asia. It's been for many years, and it's very nutritious, which we'll talk about here in just a second, right? So black rice, like I said, it's been treasured for a while in Asia, right? And it's actually is sometimes called forbidden rice. Okay, and it's still kind of referred to that now. You'll see when I show you some stuff later. We look at some of the labels that you'll see. Some of the labels actually have forbidden rice on it, right? Well, why the heck is black rice called forbidden rice? Well, it earned its name, as it says here, because it was once only for the Chinese emperor, right? And why did he want this rice? To ensure his health and longevity. So is this anything new? Is black rice something that we didn't know was excellent for our health? No, because the Chinese emperor's been hoarding this stuff and keeping it to themselves for years because they knew it was good for them, right? So again, and it was forbidden to anybody else. So if you weren't the emperor or maybe the folks in the emperor's circle, you weren't getting any of this super healthy black rice, right? So as you can see here, 10,000 years ago, right? It's, I guess estimates, right? As far as when this crop was created, right? So, and it's related to a lot of different types, okay? Now, I'm not going to get into the cultivation, all that stuff. Let's jump into some of the benefits, right? So I'll start you out with number 11, but obviously there's plenty of nutrition as we've been going on this channel, right? Anytime I do a nutrition topic, I'm going to be highlighting plant foods always, because we as humans, especially if you're somebody who listens in the United States, we need to eat more plant foods, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, beans, legumes, all that kind of stuff. We need to eat more of it. So I'm going to talk a lot about that. And you're always going to notice that they're packed with nutrients, right? So black rice is no different. So as you can see here, protein and I'll show you a label here in just a second. Protein, which again, most folks are still, caught up in this idea that, hey, if I eat a lot of plants, I'm not going to get enough protein. Not true. Not true at all. I've actually provided a link in the description of this video to my video that I made on why plant protein is better. And basically I'm saying plant protein is better than meat protein, animal protein, right? So check that video out as well. Okay. So again, we got plenty of protein. We have fiber. We have iron as well, right? So that's just some of the nutrients, right? But if we go into some of the stuff that's more important when we're talking about longevity, fighting disease and things like that, we start getting into these antioxidants, right? And of course, we've talked about it on the channel here before, but if you're new, antioxidants are compounds that help protect your cells against oxidative stress caused by molecules known as free radicals. Long story short, they basically help fight and kill bad cells and keep your healthy cells healthy in a nutshell. Okay. So, as it says here, in addition, we already talked about the protein, the fiber, and the iron, super high in several antioxidants. So there are more than one type of antioxidants. I'm not going to get into all of those. But as we know, antioxidants are associated, oxidative stress. Let's not confuse antioxidants and oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is basically the bad things that we don't want to happen to our cells, based on our habits and our behavior. And obviously over time as we age, these things naturally happen. But anywho, so oxidative stress has been shown to be increase your risk for chronic conditions like heart disease, Alzheimer's, and then that big one here, cancer. So whenever our cells are doing things that they're not supposed to be doing, they're growing when they're not supposed to be growing, then we start running into issues with cancer, right? So we got to make sure we're avoiding that. And diet high in antioxidants is one of those things that we can do. So some of the ones that you'll see here, anthocyanin, flavonoids, carotenoids, et cetera, several different types of antioxidants, which is good for fighting disease. Okay. So we just talked about this one right here. So again, this is one of those antioxidants, and it kind of gives that dark purplish color. Right. So you'll see this kind of color will show up in things like blueberries. Right. And then those purple sweet potatoes that are so delicious. I haven't had those in a while either. It's time for a grocery shop. I'm one of those people who likes to go and spend several $100, $400, $500, $600 on groceries at a time and just load the boat. And it's time for one because all the food's gone. We ate it all. So I'm getting ready for another shop here coming. I think I'll get me some purple sweet potatoes. But anywho, you'll see those anthocyanins pop up in foods like blueberries and purple sweet potatoes. And this is another one of those reasons why blueberries have a long history and reputation for being super healthy. And it's those anthocyanins that are in the blueberries, right? So again, these anthocyanins have a strong anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and anti-cancer effects. So again, we're fighting inflammation, which of course we've already covered on this channel. Comes with a long list of health issues like diabetes, heart disease, cholesterol issues, all these different things, right? We talked about antioxidants, anti-cancer, right? So all good stuff here just by eating this simple food, black rice, right? Can help boost your heart health. Again, we said it has lots of antioxidants, which are going to be good for anti-inflammation. So we're going to be reducing inflammation inside the body. But also we talked about the fact that it has plenty of fiber, which helps move food and blockages out, bad food and blockages out of your body, right? So all the cholesterol, the plaque buildup, and things that can be stored in our arteries helps get rid of that as well. So as you see here, some of the flavonoids in black rice decreases your risk of dying from heart disease. And as we know, and as you've probably already learned, heart disease kills more humans on planet Earth than anything else. All right, so anything that we can do to help reduce that risk, by all means, do it. Do it now, right? So as you can see, there was a study done here. I want to just go over this one real briefly. A study done with 120 adults with high cholesterol levels. And what they found is that taking 2 80 milligram anthocyanin capsules per day for 12 weeks resulted in a significantly improved HDL, which is basically, healthy cholesterol. If we touch it on the surface, I made a video on what cholesterol is, so you're welcome to check that out as well. And then also reduce your LDL, which is the cholesterol that we don't want to have too much of, right? So the only thing I don't like about this study is the fact that they use the capsules, right? But the point that they're making here in the study is that the anthocyanin, right, that you can get from black rice, which can significantly improve your cholesterol levels, right? All right, anti-cancer, we've already talked about that. Eye health, right? So if you're somebody who's always concerned with your eye health, your vision, and things like that, black rice contains high amounts of lutein and, I always struggle with this one. Zeaxanthin, right? Anyway, the one with the Z, right? So these are associated with eye health, okay? So another good benefit of eating black rice, okay? Oh, real quick. Also, macular degeneration, which is something that your risk increases as you get older. It doesn't mean that it's something that's associated with age, but it's just something that can happen, and your risk increases as you get older, right? So the antioxidants that are in black rice can help play an important role in protecting against macular degeneration, right? Which, as it says here, is a big contributor to blindness on the globe, right? So anything you can do to help maintain eyesight, maintain vision, by all means, right? So moving on. Naturally gluten-free. So if you're somebody who has celiac disease or any digestive issues and gluten gives you issues, hey, black rice, there you go. May aid in weight loss. Obviously, we talked about the fact that it's high in protein and fiber, good things that are super important when you're trying to lose weight. So definitely important there. As it says in this study here, with mice, I don't always like to report on studies with mice, but anyway, they gave them a diet high in anthocyanins from black rice, and it resulted in 9.6 reduction in body weight. So 9.6% reduction in body weight. So again, the benefits continue to add up, right? So other benefits, right? Blood sugar, fiber, right? As well as, hey, it's easy to cook and prepare, right? Nothing wrong with that. So plenty of health benefits to eating black rice. And I love the way it tastes. It's kind of like, I don't know. Its consistency is, it's rice, obviously, but it's a little, can I say crunchier or nuttier or chewy? I don't know, something like that. It's just a little bit different, right? So this was the food label I wanted to show you real quick. So if you eat a half a cup of cooked black rice, you're basically going to be getting 5 grams of protein, a little bit of fat here, 38 grams of carbs, obviously, but you're going to be getting 3 grams of fiber, and the 1 gram of sugar that you do get is going to be natural. Okay, so hey, 5 grams of protein from just eating a cup of rice is what, I don't know, like a deck of cards. I got a little notepad, probably something like this, very small, right? So as you can see here, plenty of nutrients, vitamin E and different B vitamins, right? We talked about these already. Calcium as well. For all the folks out there who are like, oh my gosh, I gotta drink and eat meat, dairy all the time, right? For my calcium. Well, there we go. Another plant food, which 99.9% plant foods have calcium, iron, potassium, all these different wonderful nutrients in black rice. All right. So real quick, if you want to know how to cook it, I found this recipe real simple right now. Obviously, we're going to get rid of this one. We don't need no stinking butter in our black rice, but obviously we can get a cup of black rice. You can get you some onion. And this is what I found interesting. I've never cooked it like this with some of those sliced almonds, but that sounds kind of good when I'm thinking about it, right? And also, we're going to get rid of this too, right? But we really just need the rice, the onion, the almonds, and obviously almost about 2 cups of water. I normally just stick to 1 cup to 2 for the most part. but just about 2 cups of water, as you can see there, 1 3/4. And then basically like you cook any other rice, you let the water, boil and everything, you simmer it, all that good stuff. Very simple. And like I said, it kind of comes out. Wonder, can we make that picture bigger? Yeah, it kind of comes out. Here it looks really black, but it really kind of looks like a little like dark purple once you end up cooking that food all the way out, right? So for some of y'all out there who are like, this sounds kind of good. Where can I get this, right? So I literally just searched, where can I buy black rice? And Whole Foods is one of those places you can get black rice. I don't know about these places. You're probably not going to find it here. But Whole Foods for sure. Places like Sprouts, and farmers markets, things like that. Also, Asian groceries, right? So if you know of any Asian food stores, Asian groceries, Asian markets, you'll definitely be able to find black rice there. But the easiest thing to do is wherever you shop, when you go into the section that has rice, just see if they got black rice. Simple. All right. But you'll definitely be able to find it like Whole Foods, Sprouts, different farmers markets types, and definitely the Asian markets as well. And for those who have like Kroger's, I found it there before as well. HEB's, I found them there, places like that, right? So last little bit before I wrap up, just kind of want to show you kind of like how this stuff kind of looks, right? So again, if you go get you some black rice, there you can see this one came from Amazon. Bam, super simple. You can get you some right off Amazon. So add that one to the list as well. All right. But as you can see, different packaging. Here's another one from Amazon right there. So black rice. If you want to order your food in for Amazon, bam, there you go. So different brands, different labels, different packaging you'll see for black rice. And like I said, once you cook it, do they have any cooked? Yeah, here it is. There's a good one. Kind of comes out like this purplish, this dark color after you end up cooking it all the way out. And I mean, it's really good. I normally just do a little olive oil, maybe a little vegan butter, salt and pepper, done. All right. Use it as a side dish or just eat it in a bowl. Right. So cool. All right, y'all. So again, we're always going to end these with Q&A. It's a quiet day today. All right. Where was I? Yeah, we always end with Q&A at the end of our streams. But like I said, a little bit quiet today. So I'll go ahead and make my last little announcements that I like to make at the end of every video. So again, if you go to fitnesscharles.com right now, bam, showing you exactly how to get there. Type in fitnesscharles.com. And soon as you get there, you don't even have to do anything. You'll be able to enter my raffle right here for a chance to win a spot in my 12-week transformation experience, right? So you can click here, get more information, get more details on the raffle. Super simple. If you're somebody who's looking to lose 10, 20, 30 pounds over the next 3 months once you start, and the biggest part here is when we're talking about learning these skills to be fit forever. And for anybody who doesn't know, the reason why I call this Fit Forever is because I only want to see you one time as somebody who works with me, right? If you ever work with me, if you ever become a client, I only want to see you one time. I don't want repeat customers. That sounds counterintuitive, right? I do not want repeat customers, right? Because once you learn these skills, once you go through this experience, once you go through the program, you are going to know everything you need to know on how to be fit forever. Right? So you don't have to have an auto renewal. There is no, let's try this again. No, you do everything what you're supposed to. You're going to have all the skills to be fit forever. So I'm holding a raffle, and the winners are going to get all of that if they win the raffle. Okay. No gimmicks, no tricks. So again, you see there's single entries, double entries, all that good stuff. Have people in the raffle already. There's ways for you to get free entries as well. But simple as that. You enter the raffle, pick the one you want, bam, you're in, right? You'll get a confirmation email and everything. So again, winners will receive all of this good stuff here: education series, recipe guides, exercise programs, nutrition plan, all that good stuff will be given to the winner and just for their raffle ticket, right? Nothing else, no more gimmicks, right? So make sure you get that in. We're going to be doing the drawing live on Facebook and Instagram on July 1st, right? We'll be doing that. So that's coming up in about 2 weeks. So we'll be doing the drawing live in 2 weeks to figure out who those winners are. All right. So no Q&A today. So I'll go ahead and wrap up and remind you that we're doing these streams every Monday and Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central Time, and then also Saturdays at 1 p.m. Central Time as well. Keep in mind that you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Fitness Charles. And again, like I just told you, make sure you enter the raffle to win get your chance to win a spot in my Fit Forever family. Drawing will be happening on July 1st. All right, so we're going to do some more of these. Foods that healthy foods that you probably don't know of. We're gonna do a few more of these because I like these, right? All right. So anywho, I will catch y'all Saturday 1 p.m. Central Time. Until then, make sure you like the video, subscribe, turn your notifications on always. But until I see y'all on Saturday, make sure y'all be happy, be healthy, and be fit forever. Have a good day.